Hello there, Sagittarius. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to your general reading. Thank you so much for being here. All right, these are timeless readings, so please trust that the universe has brought you here because there is something in today's card reading that is meant just for you. Whatever it is that you may have questions about or need clarification on, trust that there is a message in today's card reading just for you. All right, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck for you today. Sagittarius, we've got the Eight of Swords. So there's something here that's weighing pretty heavily on you, and you're starting to really believe or think that you're trapped, that you can't escape something, or maybe that you're unable to do something. There's something here that's maybe feeling very restrictive. Here's the thing, you guys are very adventurous and very free-spirited, and this is very, very bad energy for you, right? Because you like freedom, you like to not be told what to do, and so the feeling of being trapped is probably one of the worst feelings for you, is this, because you can't, allow that free-spiritedness to come out. Look at what's at the bottom here, what's underneath. You've got the Ten of Cups. The minute you open your eyes and you release yourself from the bindings here and take the blindfolds off, look what you've got underneath. You've got the Ten of Cups. That's beautiful. So this is definitely an energy that you're going to have to address here, because this is not a very positive energy state that you can continue to be in. I feel like it's really restricting your truest self. All right, Knight of Rods, which is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is your card, the Knight of Rods. This is a Sagittarius card. So know that it's almost like it's battling, right? You've got the Eight of Swords, which is being trapped. And then you've got the Knight of Rods or Knight of Wands, which is the adventurous side of you, very daring. You're kind of a rebel and you want to go do stuff. But there's a part of you that's feeling very restricted. So Hierophant. So one of the best ways for you to really let go of this sense of restriction, whatever it is, because it's kind of dominating your mind right now, you keep going back to it. Connect with your higher self. Trust in the divine, connect with your higher self, and allow yourself to really figure out why you're thinking this way. Why do you feel so trapped? Why do you feel as though you can't move forward? There's something going on there. All right. Page of Rods, another Wands card. So the Page of Wands is your curiosity. You may be feeling the need to explore and expand your world, but again, you're being drawn back to this sense of being trapped and inability to move forward. Yeah, so you see this guy here? He's tied up in a rope here. So not only do you feel trapped here and you feel trapped here, this is all in your mind. You have to deal with every single one of these swords and allow yourself to be freed from this place of despair where you're just reliving this nightmare of feeling trapped every day, anxiety, worry, fear. There's so much going on here. It's like you're having this battle, right? There's these things that's going on in your mind, but then there's these things that's going on, outside of you saying, this is not me. I don't understand why this is happening. It's in your mind. You've got to control that. And one of the best ways to control that is to go within, right? Go within. And the other thing too, is you can also be seeking out help from others, or seeking out advice from someone who is that wise person in your life, an elder, something like that, where, you just want advice. It's like, I feel trapped. I don't know what to do. I want to move forward. This is not me. I'm not even feeling myself. What do I do? Right. The other thing here, now you've got the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man, kind of interesting that it's down here in the bottom of your reading here. So you have to connect with your higher self, right? You see this guy, sacrifice and patience, and connect with your higher self. Allow yourself to connect so that you can start to see things from a different perspective, that perhaps this is all in your mind, and that you releasing yourself from this mental prison that you've put yourself in will bring about this happiness. Because now you become your truest self. Once you release yourself from these bindings, you become your highest and best self. You got the Knight of Rods here, and now you have emotional fulfillment. Beautiful. So with the Five of Wands, very interesting. The Five of Wands is noise. all right? You may be fighting with others. There might be competition, rivalry around you. Know that that is something that you do not have to participate in. The Five of Wands is just, it's conflict, it's rivalry, but you don't need to participate. This is child's play. You don't need to participate in that. That's just a waste of your energy. So be aware of that. The Sun card here. The Sun card is actually quite beautiful right here, because there's a part of you that truly wants to be out of this imprisonment, right, in your mind. And know that if you would trust the universe and co-create with the universe, that things are going to work out in your favor here, right? That basically with the Sun card, you're going to have illumination. You're going to know exactly what you want and exactly what you need, and you know how to deal with this. So have faith. Definitely have faith. Two of Swords. So yeah, I mean, there's something here you've got to make a decision on. Maybe there's a part of you here that just can't let go of something or someone, and you feel trapped. You want to move forward, but you feel trapped. You can't let go maybe of a thought or just kind of separating yourself from that energy. But you're going to have to make that decision, and the way you're going to do this is to trust your intuition. Wheel of Fortune. Big changes are happening in your life. Once you make this decision here, right, and you've connected with your intuition, big changes that are going to work in your favor. And that's what's going to happen in your life. And you have the King of Cups here, which is love, compassion, stability in your emotions. You know, finally you'll be able to let go of this heartache and this despair here with the King of Cups. This is wisdom, right? It's almost like you're going to level yourself up, and you're going to have more control of these emotions that you're having here. And I guess it's not even so much emotions, but it's just, this is a balance between your heart and your mind. And so here, your mind is so much in control to where it's keeping you trapped. But here, when you recover, when you've made that choice here of moving forward and letting go of the things here, this anxiety, despair, and moving away from that, you're going to end up so much wiser, because now you know that certain things can't control your mind. Right? You have a balance now. You're wiser. All right, Four of Pentacles. So you want stability in your life, and you're going to get it. You may also be focusing on financial wealth right now, your finances. Remember to not let that be the only thing that consumes your heart and your mind, right? And also this is to signify that you need to let go of something. You might be holding on too tight to something. Yeah, maybe you're holding on too tightly to this memory of the heartache and despair, and it's really pretty much bound you up. So with the Three of Swords here and the Nine of Swords, these thoughts of despair and heartache, sadness is really consuming you, and you're going to have to really connect with your higher self and maybe seek out advice and help from someone else, right, to kind of give you that support. But you're going to have to get yourself out of this state here, because it's really weighing so heavily on you. Begin to see things from a different perspective, and continue to have faith that you've got changes happening for you that's going to work out in your favor. Wow, this is kind of a heavy reading for you today, Sagittarius. All right, you've got Eight of Swords. Oh my goodness. So again, it's repeating itself right here. The Eight of Air, which is Eight of Swords. The illusion of entrapment, a lack of self-confidence that makes you feel helpless. Being afraid to take action. Take responsibility for your life now. Sagittarius, please pay attention to this. You've got the Eight of Swords and Eight of Swords repeating itself twice. So yeah, this is an illusion that you've created in your mind. You really thought that you were trapped in this place right here when you're really not. Allow yourself to finally make that decision to move forward and let go of this heartache and despair. Begin to see things from a different perspective. And if you need help, seek the help from an elder or someone who can be very supportive of your journey through this grieving. All right, Sagittarius, thank you so much for being here today. I appreciate every single one of you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll talk soon. Have a great day. I love you. Bye-bye.